Hello and welcome to Digipal Plays. So for today we are going to be playing out a little bit of Prince of Persia, The Lost Crown demo, of course, because I'm unsure if I'm gonna like this game, so I'm gonna be playing out the demo first to see if I will actually like it, because I am a fan of the ones back from PS2, which is the Prince of Persia, Sands of Time, Prince of Persia, God, what was that one called? I can't even remember what the second one is called, but it's not even one of my favorites. And then the third one, the Prince of Persia, The Two Thrones, I believe it was called, where the prince has like a dual personality because he is mixed up with the Sands of Time, which I thought was very interesting, with the whole aspect of him and his darker side, so to speak. Although I would have liked a little bit of a karma system, or something like you could have gotten multiple endings if you maybe sided more with the other one. But it's just a mind thing. I mean, the game was pretty good by itself, I think, but I have really missed playing Prince of Persia in that sort of like parkour style stuff there is in it. And I was excited when they said they were going to be making a remake. Unfortunately, it got pushed, and then this game was announced, and I am unsure if the remake is ever going to be a thing. But I will admit, I was a little bit disappointed, but I want to be fair and be a little bit open-minded, so I want to give it a chance. I don't want to be all that, nah, it's not the same as the old one. Although I know the classic, original Prince of Persia game was actually a side-scroller, as this one is. So I'm going to be trying that out first, and then afterwards, because it's demo, it's going to be very short, I'm thinking of going over to... We're staying a little bit in the same lane, and we go to Assassin's Creed Mirage. And also gonna go and do a little bit of parkour there as well. I mean, that is pretty much what it is. If you crawl around everywhere you want. So let's get started and see what this game is about. Exactly. Get a feel of it. Very difficulty. After depletion rate. I'm guessing into like some sort of energy stuff. Environmental damage, that must be traps. Dodge windows, that's the same. Except for rookie. I think I'm gonna try out the hero difficulty for now. This demo features a custom set of areas, time powers, Alpha soldiers, and amulets, so you can experience the main gameplay features and stay story spoiler free. Alright. For this demo, some specific paths are sealed to provide a more straightforward experience. Discover and explore the interconnected world of Mount Kaf in the full game. Parry, dodge, Athra search. So I'm guessing it's part Athra search is supposed to be like special attack or something like that. Potions, memory shards, ranged attack. Right, that's different. Alright, so we only have normal attacks with melee attacks. There's not like heavy or anything like that. Dodge, dash. Alright, let's give it a go.
the old citadel. Anahita took Prince Hassan beyond these gates.
I can't fathom why Anahita would do such a thing.
Sargon, you know her best. What do you make of it?
It doesn't make sense. She has always been loyal.
She wants to seize power for herself.
Oh, what do you even mean?
The Simorg may have disappeared, but the mighty god used to live on Mount Karv, and perhaps still does.
It has always been the Simorg who appoints future kings and queens.
Anahita probably wishes to receive the Simorg's blessing.
But why kidnap Prince Hassan?
She needs him. The gates to the Simorg temple only open for members of the royal family.
She has lost her mind. She will never get the Simorg's blessing like that.
We can't be certain. After all, the Simorg may be weakened.
One thing's for sure. Prince Hassan is in danger. She will kill him once she has no need for him.
Immortals, follow me. Let's help Ardashir and find Prince Hassan.
Wait for me here. Don't worry. I won't be long.
Yeah. Part of the reason I'm not so big fan of this game is, let's say, the more modernized look on the character, because I can't imagine back in Persia they had hairstyles like that, because the game feels more like it takes place in the old age, but it seems like they more modernize it, I guess, and I'm not really a fan of that. Of course, I could be wrong. I don't know about the time period that this is supposed to be happening in. But still.
Karv, most sacred of mountains.
Been here before?
No, but I've read about it. This place was once the site of King Darius's palace.
King Darius.
Religion, medicine, astrology, geometry, algebra. All knowledge was gathered here, accessible to all.
I don't remember Darius. Was that the name of the first princess, the original Prince of Persia's father? Or was he named something else? I can't remember.
Mount Karv was home to a great citadel of wisdom, the pride of all Persia.
And? What happened?
No one survived to tell the tale. And to think that Prince Hassan is caught up in all this, who knows what might await us.
Oh, you can do it like that. Alright. She just keeps spamming up against the wall. Interesting. Okay, there is a charge. Alright, the bow and arrow does not recharge, but the charged range attack does not cost anything. Good to know.
What is this sorcery?
I'm a warrior, not a seer.
Frozen as it falls.
As if time had stopped.
Stay sharp. Prince Hassan can't be far now.
Something is not right here. We must proceed with caution.
Sure, Menelaus. You can scurry from shadow to shadow like frightened vermin.
I'm serious, Orod. There's a strange presence here. I can feel it too. There's only one way to find out.
Let's go then.
I see something I can grab onto, but I think it's something I need a tool for. Oops, excuse me.
Vara, this is Azad, one of Ardashir's men.
Careful.
Long dead, judging by the rot.
How is that possible? They left not long before us.
We are not welcome here.
Stay on your guard. We will find the Prince and Anahita.
We go east.
We don't go anywhere. You'll only slow me down. You're on your own.
Ah, the lone wolf kind. So, when do they come to light, huh? Of course, when everyone else is gone. That's not a lot of damage. Alright, can't go further than that. Got it. I probably need something very heavy to fight that one, which is right. Alright. Ooh! Alright, that was pretty cool. you can get some recovery from enemies. Alright. Mighty Simurgh, the bird of knowledge, the Simurgh holds the key to all truth. He is the guardian of time and destiny, keeping everything in balance. Infinite power resides in his feathers. His protective flight brings peace and prosperity to Persia. Those lucky enough to be touched by his shadow are forever protected from the forces of evil, and misfortune will befall anyone who tries to harm him. Let the poets sing of his exploits, let the philosophers meditate on his teachings, let warriors gain his wisdom. That's closed off. Can't go through there yet. Russia! The Simurgh's protection. The Simurgh is justice and the measure of all things. From the plains of Fars to the Nile Valley, the protective shadow of his majestic flight tempers the warmth lavished by Mithra. The ears of wheat, barley, aglaves, and einkorn turn ripe without drying out. The harvests are prosperous and feed the people. As long as his wings grace the Persian sky, happiness and prosperity will reign. Checkpoint, I guess. Amulets. So you can only have a certain amount of amulets on you. Land a 5th attack at the end of the extended combo. Dodge on the spot using against contact to mark dodge button behind the enemy. Fire 5 arrows along a broad sweep. The power of each arrow is barely reduced. Trigger an air damage at the chakram's position by pressing triangle. Use the radius of the attack, area of effect, and the number of hits. Ah. That must be the charge attack for the range. exactly what Astra is, but yes, but let's just look at it. Cross attack. Cross slash attack. Alright.
What are you doing here? This place is too dangerous for a child.
Don't worry about me. I know the Citadel better than anyone. I know every step. I even go where others can't. I've chatted and argued with every creature. And I know every tree here.
Like this one? Are they all like this?
These trees are special. They're called Wak-Wak. They have the purest of Athra. So, stand beneath its leaves to restore your energy.
They are so whack that they had to name that twice. Wak-Wak.
There are many Wak-Wak trees throughout Mount Calf.
That's Whack-Jack.
Tell me, you say you know all here. We're in search of soldiers like us. Our prince is being led by a general. Have you seen anyone like that?
A prince? There hasn't been a prince here in so long. I've only seen you. Well, if you've lost your friend in Mount Calf, then you're going to need an Eye of the Wanderer.
What's that?
It's a very rare, very ancient thing. Here, for you.
Just hands it to me. Really? This magical glass eye gives the bearer the ability to map all of Mount Calf.
Go on. Try it.
Mark. Oh, she can show where traps are as well. Something that's locked. What the hell?
Here, I might as well show you a neat trick to remember places on Mount Calf.
Increase the number of memory shards. Don't forget to capture images of your surroundings regularly to add them to the map and come back to them later. Cap is full of unreachable passages and treasures which you can access when you found new abilities. It's important to memorize all these places. Use memory shards to capture an image of the environment which will automatically be saved on your map. So it's like a snap photo. Don't forget to capture images of your surroundings regularly to add them to the map and come back to them later. Treasure. Alright, so you don't have to put a marking of, like, what it is specifically
miss.
there.
I don't know your name.
My name is Faraba.
I'm Sargon, warrior of the Immortals.
Oh, doesn't that sound impressive? Well, Sargon, I'm sure we'll meet again in Mount Calf. I'll share my discoveries with you when I can, but I'll need time crystals to do it.
Time crystals?
Welcome to Mount Calf.
Oh, I think I already have some of those time crystals. What the? What? Oh, there we go. I was like, why do I need to put that on the map? Delete memory. I can already wall jump. What the? Really, bro? Oh, trap. Trap as well. Is it the kind where I can just have a second to get out of the way? It is, alright. Not that dangerous then. They're going shield with heavy attack. Heavy attack for that, alright. Is that a friggin' lion? Cat thing? Fire? Alright, shortcut here. Nice, nice. Ooh. Another one of you guys, really? Just to check. No, the secret's in here, right? Oh, they return every time. Oh, man. Damn it. Alright, alright. This makes it a bit of a difficult game. Of course, I didn't choose to take it on easy, I know, but... or normal. Oh, there you are. How was to get that? Oh, downwards. Right. Blocked off. Not part of demo. Alright, thank you. Got it. can't jump off it. Alright. Oh, wait, what? I don't know what it is then. New pants. Oh, it looks edition's immortal skin. Uh-huh. Commercializing a little bit on the deluxe edition, huh? Ubisoft.
Here's a mortal. One who searches for something out of reach, beyond control. Who do you serve, I wonder?
You know about me.
I turn my eye to the human world when I choose.
I'm Sargon. I serve Persia as one of the immortals.
Immortals, you say? Interesting. Well, immortal. You stand before a true immortal. Kahiva. Goddess and blacksmith to the gods. I've forged their greatest weapons.
Have you forged weapons for mortals?
I've served mortals from time to time. King Darius's sword was some of my finest work. Few other mortals are worthy.
I had no idea that in Mount Kaf, gods and goddesses walked among humans.
It was so. The curse altered everything. Some gods disappeared into other strands of destiny, but I remain. I'm one of the lucky ones. My forge protected me from the winds of time. Either way, nothing feels the same now.
Would you forge for a mortal again?
For a few time crystals, we might come to an agreement. Understand this. Even in the skewed reach of time, a mortal's life is insignificant. Welcome. Do you wish something forged?
So please. Slightly increases the damage of arrows. Slightly decreases the damage of incoming melee attacks. That would do well. Collect crystals from a distance. Slightly decreases in sword damage. But I need some sort of special material, I see. Kais and Lila. Bow of Menolias. And Menolias quiver. 100 isn't much, so might as well. That was quick work. Why the quiver's capacity increases from 10 to 15? But I already had 15! What are you talking about? Oh man. Alright. So, incoming melee attacks. Oh, I can upgrade it.
If you find time.
You said you forged King Darius's sword. What was he like?
A man of good character. He knew it wasn't enough to be given the grace of gods. It was his duty to uphold this power with honor.
Do you know what happened to him?
As with all mortals. He was here, and then he was gone. I know there are some within these walls who still serve him as if it were yesterday.
Are they trapped in time as well? Uh-oh. Oh, nice. Well. Yeah, I'll take control.
What brings you here, traveler?
Hello there. The mage.
My allies and I are in pursuit of a traitor.
Then you and the others are trapped here too. Mount Carf has seen its share of travelers. Many are lost within the web of time's curse. Beware, warrior. Death and misery roam the citadel.
I've seen my share of death.
Even the most determined of warriors must be prepared. Take this. Its unique properties will aid you. Just know that each one is precious and can only be changed at a whack-whack tree.
I'll make good use of this.
Oh. Oh, hell yeah. Nice. Yeah, let's just quick look to see what's up here. Oops. Cool stuff. That's some of the special ingot right there that I need. Whoa. Alright, I thought it might be like water or something to kill me. This seems also right. Whoops. Rude. My platform! Okay, sorry. Not this time, buddy. Alright. Ow. Alright. Alright. Whoa. No. What the? Wow, alright. Alright. Oh, I'm locked in here now. Alright. Good to know. There's something in there, but I can't get it. Alright, so there's a secret up there, alright. Or whatever you want to call it. Jahandar. Up high, Jahandar resides for eternity. With the body of a lion, the face of a human, and the tail of a scorpion, Jahandar has always devoured men. Those who ventured in the Hyrkanian forest and crossed his path would disappear forever. To satisfy his appetite, Jahandar once walked through the gates of the citadel, spreading a terror for 3 days. 500 warriors were tasked to confront him. None survived. Darius was still a young king. Armed with the royal sword that Karhiva had forged for him, he set out to challenge Jahandar. 100 times he managed to avoid his poison stingers, and 100 times he countered his charges. Darius called out Atash, the sacred fire. Jahandar had never encountered such resistance from a mortal. He was defeated. Darius spared his life, but locked him up in the upper citadel. Thus began the legend of Darius, King of Kings, whose wisdom and courage would make Persia shine throughout the known world. Jahandar? Is that you? What are? Jahandar.
Your life ends here.
Alright. That looks like a magical. It was just a glimpse of the epic adventures that awaits you. Will you rescue Prince Gashan and solve the mystery of Mount Kaf? It has that, yeah, Metroidvania style. With the side scrollers and stuff like that. Fair enough, you don't lose your, you know, crystals and such after you die and you have to recover it, but I don't think this is what I mean, the game is smooth, I will give it that. It has nice movements to it and stuff. Combat is a little bit... I mean, it's locked in as it can get with, you know, Metroidvania. If we take it compared to the old Prince of Persia, but I mean, there's not much you can do with side-scrollers and stuff like that. But what I remember Prince of Persia for is the high mobility there is in that game. Granted, there is something in here as well, as you can do the parkour with jumping up walls and stuff like that, but also it's too much. What I liked about the old Prince of Persia is you were immortal, you know, you were just a warrior, a standard human warrior. Here you are made to be something more than that, which has superpowers and, as you can see, is immortal, so when he dies he can come back again. Well, I preferred much more, and I know I hate comparing to the old one, but you know, the old one was just so special. There was nothing, at least of what I can recall, like it at the time. With the whole thing, you had the reverse time powers and stuff like that. I mean, there is most likely some reverse powers and stuff like that eventually in the game, but I would like to have a little taste of that instead of just the combat moving around, stuff like that. And also, there is also still a good amount of movability in this game with the fact that you can jump around so much, but I would like combat to have been more grounded, if you understand what I mean. Where I can, you know, jump over enemies, hit them from the back, instead of just hitting them and then defeating them. To defeat them, I have to have... I think what I liked about the previous Prince of Persia was the crowd control, and the fact that there were plenty of enemies to juggle through, and the fact that you did not defeat enemies just by hitting them in the first one, the classic one. Well, not classic, that's about 90s, 80s Prince of Persia. It was the fact that you had to defeat enemies and then afterwards absorb them into the knife and the dagger that contained the sands of time. Yeah, I'm sorry, but I would have still preferred it to be a bit more like the old game, where here it's like I don't know if it's because the Metroidvania style is becoming popular again or something, but I just think I see a lot of games that are starting to go into games that are going into that category again. Genre, let's call it genre. And I would prefer if Ubisoft had kept Prince of Persia in its original form. Whether it's... yeah, with the pointers that I said before. Kept main character still human, more based on ground combat, a parry system is fine, nothing with that, and also dodging where I think it's the fact that Prince of Persia, The Lost Crown, has high mobility, but it's still locked in very narrowly in the 2D aspect, which I think a side-scroller aspect, which I think is what puts me off about it. Also because it also locks down in the aspect of environmental puzzling, so to speak, because the original ones had so much, what do you say, traversal and complex environmental puzzles and movement and stuff like that, and I just love that in the game. This game is fine, nothing about that, but it just jumps into another genre than I would have preferred it to be, based on the previous ones I played. It's solid, fair enough. I will not deny that, but I don't think I will continue this game, to be honest. So I would just prefer the remake myself. And I thought as much, but I just wanted to give it an open mind and try it out and see what happened. But yeah, it is what it is. So yeah, I'm not going to be playing this, but if you watch the VOD and you think it looks interesting, I mean, please go ahead, go for it. It feels smooth and responsive, really good response time as well. And if you learn the enemy's movement, I mean, you can easily wipe the floor with them, of what I can see. There isn't that high, what you say, complex combat in it, but you know, there's attack, do a charge attack to destroy shields or maybe stagger enemies, juggle them a little bit if they're medium to small sized enemies, and also do a ground attack, so you wipe them down to the floor, so you can do some crowd control through that. Well, or if you just want to have two enemies, you can throw one into the air and then the other one to the ground, and then you can easily adjust to who do you want to attack first or focus on more. Or you know, you can throw one in the air and then start do some aerial attacks and then be safe from the other one who is still on the ground. But I don't see it as a game that will have a multitude of enemies at once. Like, for example, 5 at a time. I remember that I sound like a boomer again. in the previous Prince of Persia. Well, I'm gonna stop here now. Fine game. If I had to rate it, I would say it's well, based on the demo, but demos can often be made up to shine a little bit, so it feels better than it is, because this game might feel a little bit stretched out. Though I will point out, I love the fact that they have the memory shard effect in this game, so you can always more easily backtrack what is it I have, where I have to go on the map, and then also see what is it I'm missing, so you can go back there eventually when you want to. Also, you can leave some markers so you can show where traps are and stuff like that. Not a lot of games do this, and I love when they do that. It helps so much with backtracking. So you can like sit with yourself, well, is this worth going back to? What was it specifically I needed? So for example, when you gain, instead of like going, there's something up here, I can't remember what it is, I got a new ability, let's see if it works there. It does not. Oh well, now I have traveled half of the map for no reason. And also it gives the ability to upgrade weapons as well, which is also very nice. I will give it an 8 out of 10 in potential. It could be better, might be worse, I don't know, because depends on what the full game actually feels like, and would also maybe add a bit more to it if I knew what the story is about. But it seems like we are still at the pretty much the very beginning of the game, so there isn't that much spoiled. And I'm guessing the Manticore thing, Jahaldan, I believe the name of it was, the lion thing there, is most likely the first boss you'll encounter in this game. And it might feel, I don't know, maybe it will feel a little bit Metroidvania, Dark Souls-ish with the difficulty, but I can't say for certain. But yeah, that will be all for me this time. In a minute or two, I will be jumping over to Assassin's Creed Mirage. Hopefully it has fully downloaded by now. I hope, highly assume so. But if not, then give me maybe half an hour or something, and I will jump into Assassin's Creed Mirage. So, thank you for watching, take care, and see you in the next video, or live stream. Bye!